What's up everyone? Welcome back to the Vegan Test Kitchen. Tonight we are making lentils and rice with caramelized onions and pita crisps. I like lentils, and I like onions. And who doesn't like pita crisps? As always, all the ingredients that you need are listed below. Let's get started. Alright, we're gonna need a lot of onions. You need 3 large yellow onions. We're gonna slice these very thinly. So I have my trusty mandolin right here, because it would take me a few months if I were gonna cut these by hand. But before you do that, preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Grab a deep baking pan. As you slice, just throw them on this pan, and we're gonna toss them with some olive oil. Let's get to slicing. It's too big. These are supposed to be rings, and they're too big for this damn mandolin, so. And it's starting to cry. Just do what you can. Oh, it's a lot of onion. Oh, that's a lot of onion. Oh, only one more. Only one more. Oh, I gotta get out of this kitchen. Welcome back to the Vegan Test Kitchen, everybody. Alright, we're gonna make sure that these onion rings are separated. And we're gonna toss them with a 1/3 cup of olive oil. Hope you like onions. Alright, let's hope these shrink. Now we're gonna roast this for about 25 to 30 minutes in the oven, and we're gonna stir often. The idea is to get the onion rings a deep brown, a little crispy, maybe even, dare I say, a little burnt around the edges. I don't know about you all, but every time I smell onions cooking, I always think of Thanksgiving. Stir break. I'm gonna go ahead and start on the next step. In your big pot, we're gonna put 4 cups of water. You're gonna add your basmati rice. You wanna make sure to rinse it first. Your cinnamon stick, cumin, and allspice. We're gonna bring this to a boil, which it already is, so we're gonna lower the heat to a simmer, cover it, and cook for 15 minutes. We're finally getting there. Go ahead and rinse your lentils. You wanna get the red variety. Also, thanks Barbara, this is yours. I can smell the onions roasting. I can smell the sweetness from this rice. Smelling great. Fun fact, onions are some of the oldest vegetables known to man. Archaeologists have discovered traces of onions back to 5000 BC. And in the Middle Ages were even used as currency for rent and goods and services and gifts as well. Oh, thank you. The yellow onion accounts for 75% of the world's onion production, making it the most popular onion in the world. And one nifty way to get rid of onion breath is to eat some fresh parsley. Let's check these onions one last time. I mean, they're definitely caramelized. They're probably not as browned as I would like them, but I think these will be perfect. Look at them, they look great. All right, go ahead and lower your oven to 350 degrees because we're gonna use this in a minute to cook our pita crisps. All right, this has been cooking for about 15 minutes. We're now going to add our red lentils, and you're only supposed to stir this a few times. Otherwise, they say you could break the rice grains, and you don't want to do that. You're just gonna gently fold everything in. So we're gonna bring this to a boil again, and I see some bubbling in there, so we're gonna bring it down to a low. Cover it, and we're gonna cook for 45 minutes, or until all of the liquid is absorbed. There's not much liquid in there already, so I'm wondering if the lentils are gonna get cooked. We'll find out. Now that that's cooking, we're gonna start on our pita crisps. You're gonna need 4 whole wheat or white pitas. We're gonna gently cut these open. Well, you're not supposed to do that, but that's fine. We'll make it work. Today on the Vegan Test Kitchen, we're dissecting pitas. What we're gonna do is brush these with olive oil, sprinkle it with a little spice, bake in the oven. Little overlapping is okay. Now, you might be wondering, what spices am I gonna put on these pita crisps? One is just a garam masala. In the other mixture, we have garlic powder, cumin, cayenne, and salt. We're gonna see which one's best. There's also another option, but I'm not doing that one. You're gonna need at least a teaspoon, they said, for each pita. All right, we're gonna bake these for 8 to 10 minutes. Make sure not to burn them, so keep an eye. Checking on my rice because all the liquid's gone and it's starting to stick to the bottom of the pot a little bit. So I'm gonna turn the heat off. Now this is the time that you're supposed to take the cinnamon stick out. You're technically supposed to remove it from the heat before you do anything else to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Leave the pot on, then we'll fluff it in a little sec, in a little bit. Those pitas smell so good. All the smells are transporting me into a different country. All right, let's check these pita crisps. All right, well, they're definitely crispy. I need more room. All right, this has sat for about 10 minutes. And now we're gonna fold in our onions. That's how I fold stuff in. Don't forget to turn your oven off. Let's try it. All right, I'm gonna try these pita crisps first, because they look delicious. This one is the one that had the garlic powder and the salt and the cayenne and the cumin. This is the garam masala one. This one's more lightly flavored, which is kind of nice. If you're not an onion lover, do not eat this. You know, the caramelized onions add a nice sweetness to it. The rice itself isn't overly sweet, like you would think with the allspice and the cinnamon stick. It's very much a comfort food. I can't help but think I screwed up the times somehow because the onions were in there practically for an hour. They were only supposed to be in there for like 25 to 30 minutes. The rice mixture cooked a lot faster than I thought it would. There wasn't that much liquid, but everything turned out. I feel like this would be a good appetizer to share with a bunch of people. You know, just put a big mound of this along with some pita crisps. All in all, would I make this again? Maybe, maybe not, depends. I'd have to tinker with the times a little bit, but it's good. I don't regret making it. Plus, anything's good with these. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you did, hit a thumbs up. I would love you for it. And make sure to subscribe and comment and share and all that good stuff. I will see you all next time. And who doesn't like pitas? Now, you might be wondering, what spices are going on my